In 476 AD, one empire collapsed, and Europe broke apart for 1,000 years. But what if that never happened? What if Rome survived? No Dark Ages, no medieval chaos, no fragmented Europe, and possibly no modern world as we know it. Rome didn't collapse overnight. It rotted slowly. Political assassinations, economic inflation, overstretched armies, border pressure from migrating tribes. By the 5th century, the Western Empire was barely functioning. Then came 476 AD. The last Western emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was removed. The West was gone. But here's the important part. The Eastern Roman Empire survived another 1,000 years. So collapse wasn't inevitable. It was preventable. Let's change one thing. Instead of political chaos, a capable reformer takes power. He stabilizes taxes, crushes corruption, integrates Germanic tribes into the army as citizens. The borders shrink slightly, but become defensible. Rome survives the 5th century, and when it survives, everything changes. In our timeline, Rome's fall created a vacuum. Cities emptied, trade routes collapsed, literacy declined, Europe fragmented into feudal kingdoms. But in this alternate world, the roads are maintained, the aqueducts function, the Mediterranean trade network continues. There is no 500-year reset. Urban life expands instead of shrinking. Instead of rebuilding civilization in 1000 AD, Europe keeps advancing from 500 AD onward. That alone could accelerate technological progress by centuries. Without collapse, feudalism never dominates Europe. There are no isolated warlords ruling farmland. Instead, provinces answer to a central authority in Rome. France doesn't become France. Germany doesn't become Germany. Spain doesn't become Spain. They remain Gallia, Germania, Hispania, administrative regions, not competing nations, and without competing kingdoms. Many of Europe's wars never happen. When Rome fell, the Church became Europe's stabilizing power. But if the emperor never disappears, religious authority stays under imperial oversight. There may be no centuries-long power struggles between popes and kings. No fragmented religious politics shaping Europe's future. The empire remains the ultimate authority. Unity remains intact. Here's where things get dramatic. Rome already had advanced engineering, concrete, road networks, aqueducts, urban planning. But after collapse, much of that knowledge was lost or neglected. In this timeline, knowledge compounds instead of disappearing. Banking evolves earlier, trade expands continuously, scientific inquiry stays funded. Could the Renaissance happen in 1000 instead of 1400? Could early industrial machines appear by 1300? It's possible, because innovation thrives in stability. And this empire never breaks. In our world, Spain and Portugal explored the Atlantic. But in this alternate world, Rome dominates Mediterranean trade. Its naval power expands outward. Roman fleets push into the Atlantic. And when they reach the Americas, they don't establish separate colonies. They establish provinces. Latin becomes the dominant language across continents. The New World becomes part of a global Roman system. The empire becomes transcontinental centuries earlier. Modern Europe is built on nationalism, independent identities, competing states, balance of power politics. But in this world, there are no rival European superpowers. There is one, a unified Roman Federation. No 100 Years' War, no Holy Roman Empire confusion, no patchwork of constantly shifting borders. European politics becomes internal reform, not international war. Now imagine today. It's 2026. The Roman Empire is over 2,500 years old. It has reformed many times. It may resemble a constitutional imperial federation. Its capital is still Rome. Its provinces span Europe, parts of Africa, and possibly the Americas. Latin remains influential. Its infrastructure never experienced a total collapse. Its economy evolved earlier. It may be the dominant global superpower. Instead of dozens of European flags, there is one, the Roman eagle, still flying. But here's the deeper question. Would a Rome that never fell create stability or stagnation? Sometimes competition drives innovation. Sometimes fragmentation sparks creativity. Without rival kingdoms, without the chaos that reshaped Europe, would we lose something essential? Was Rome's fall a disaster or the painful beginning of the modern world? One empire collapsed in 476 AD. From that collapse came feudalism, nation-states, global exploration rivalries, modern geopolitics. But if Rome survived, your country might not exist. Your language might be different, and the world map would look nothing like it does today. So tell me, would you want to live in a world where Rome never fell?